Auba, it's nothing personal. Hey guys, welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. Chelsea nil, Arsenal 1. What a game today it is. And of course, quite early for me in the morning. It was 4 a.m. in the morning when they played this game, but certainly this game was quite fulfilling, to be honest. I think in a way, we did outplay Chelsea in a bit. Of course, Chelsea did have a bit of a chances here and there, but my God, the way how we dominated midfield and also the defensive back line has been very, very solid. We got to talk about William Saliba. Has been amazing throughout the whole game, except there was one missed kick eventually that led to Aubameyang try to take a shot, but hits right back at him. But William Saliba, 21-year-old, has been phenomenal throughout this whole season, and of course we need him to step up in this big game, and he did. What an amazing game that he had, and we are going back to the top of the league table. Honestly, so sweet today. United lost, Spurs lost, and of course I felt like Fulham yesterday probably got robbed a little bit. I don't think that was a penalty towards the end, but certainly Bernd Leno, the former Arsenal goalkeeper, should have done better with that for that penalty. I think it was right underneath his armpit, but certainly did not help us at all, because honestly, if he saved that one, honestly, it would be great, to be honest. City drop 2 points, and Arsenal, like today, beat Chelsea, and again we continue to be at the top of the league. Again, I'm sorry that there's no upload on Thursday after the Surge game. Just pretty much nothing to talk about. It was quite boring, to be honest, and of course Kieran Tierney, very happy for him to score that goal. What a goal he took that one. And pretty much throughout the whole second half, we just couldn't really. Our squad player just doesn't have that quality to play in the Europa League, which is quite concerning at the same time, which means that rotating the squad would not significantly help the team too much, But more importantly, Tomiyasu has gone down injured. Nobody knows how significant the injury is going to be. He came on for 80th minutes and he left in the 80th minutes, and it's just terrible to see. Hopefully he is going to be fine, to be honest. Honestly, if Tomiyasu is available, I think he would be. I don't think it would start in today's game, but certainly would definitely play Ben White at some point during the game. But certainly his injury, it's definitely not going to help him in the Japanese national team. Hopefully he is going to be fine. But this is more of a game, or more of a podcast about the game today. Again, going into this game, a lot of drama behind the scene. Aubameyang sent a message through BT Sports. I'm pretty sure he knows it's kind of ridiculous that the producer kind of asked him to say the line, it's nothing Arsenal, it's nothing personal, I'm back, and stuff like that. It was a great promo, but I don't know. I just felt like Aubameyang's not a player like that. It's not that type of person, but certainly he still has a soft spot in my heart, and certainly. I still love the guy, even though he wasn't quite performing after he signed his new contract. But I still love him. But honestly, it was quite ugly the way how he did it. But I'm sure it's all for the show. I don't think if he didn't ask to do it, I don't think he would have done it in any way. But certainly his message put it out there. And again, when you put something out, like that, it is going to haunt you in a way, and that's exactly what happened to Aubameyang pretty much today. It's 8 touches total in today's game, and I don't think I've seen a player who has been that quiet in the game for quite a long time. Only 8 touches throughout the whole game, 4 in the first half, 2nd in the second half, and honestly, he has been. I don't think. Well, he is horrible in today's game. I don't think at the same time, you don't quite blame him for not having a touch of the ball. But again, we're not here to talk about Aubameyang. We talk about our team. Zinchenko is back in the lineup. Great to see him back, to be honest. Again, I think we need that type of player to retain the ball, or have a greater ability in terms of ball retention, and he has that. You guys can see the ability, how comfortable he is dropping down in the middle. being that inverted left back. Seems very comfortable for him. Maybe a few miscues here and there, but I'm not gonna blame him. It's his first game in a month, to be honest. So I think he did a quite solid job, and certainly gonna help us on the left hand flank a little bit more. I felt like on the left hand side we have a little bit more chances compared to having Tomiyasu there. But of course, having Tierney there, we also have a few chances on the left hand flank as well. So we finally find a balance between the right hand side and also the left hand side at the moment. I'm loving that as well. And the next player I want to talk about is pretty much Thomas Partey. What a game that he had. Is just playing as a lone six in the Premier League. It's not an easy thing to do, to be honest. The number, being fit, the physicality, your ability on the ball, technique, and everything has to be spot on, and that's what Thomas Partey did throughout the whole game. I barely spotted any mistake off him, but today he has been pretty much very flawless in the middle. William Saliba, again, he was built as a tank. Again, another monster class from him. What a game that he had, to be honest. It's just every time when he is on the ball, when he is trying to go for aerial duel, I think the aerial duel, for some reason, since the first game of the season, which happened 3 months ago, I think he improved that a lot in terms of aerial duel. I'm not saying that he didn't win any of that aerial duel, but more like the way how he kind of hit the ball, or the direction where he hit the ball has been, I don't know, he has improved a lot. And you gotta imagine, this guy is 2 years younger than me, and being able to perform such a great performance away in such a great stadium against a great team, there's pretty much just praise for this guy. You just can't hate this guy at this point. And honestly, I think, Ramsdale pretty much didn't really have anything to do. Ben White has been phenomenal. Of course, he has to be going to the World Cup. There's no way he's not going to the World Cup. Chilwell is gone, but Chilwell, he is not quite of a concern playing on the left hand side. But Reece James is gone as well. But the fact that you need Ben White in your World Cup squad, it's a must at this point. So, and yeah, I really hope that, I'm pretty sure a World Cup squad will be announcing quite very, very soon. And we got to talk about the big three Gabbies. Big Gabby today, phenomenal. I think one mistake, if I remembers it, but he has been fantastic. This goal that he scored, I think he's very clever. I know a lot of people might have probably just let the ball runs in, but you would never know because Azpilicueta was right behind him. You would never know what Azpilicueta was going to do with the ball anyway. So he provided that finishing touch. That's perfect, to be honest. And throughout the whole game, has been bossing the back line with Saliba. I think we are genuinely seeing another type of great partnership at the back. Remember, 3-4 years ago, we have endured the time with Kolasinac, Mustafi, Bellerin, and also Socrates as our back four. Right now, we don't need to be worried about that part yet, because who remembers there's a time where I think early 2010s, 2012 to 2015, we'll always travel to Stamford Bridge, losing quite a bit, conceding more than 3 goals at least pretty much every time we travel to Stamford Bridge. But for the past 3 years, we won at Stamford Bridge 3 games in a row. Of course, 1-0 2 years ago, 4-2, and also today 1-0. Great game in general. And Martinelli again has been great. I don't think he has the brightest game, but definitely was bright enough to help the team. And of course, Gabriel Jesus, he had quite a lot of chances in the first half. I think a couple of them, but certainly the build up in the middle, I think it was Saliba, Ben White, and also Partey passing around at the back, just somehow spread the ball to the left hand side. Great cross by Martinelli, but Jesus was just a little bit off from that header. But at the same time, I certainly think that, I certainly do think that his goal drought is certainly something to be worried about. But I'm not quite very concerned about it because the team actually plays very well when he's in a team. And this is something that Arsenal do need. It's having that type of, influencer within the squad. And yeah, we do have Lacazette. And even though if we have, like I said, I think we'll still be doing fairly. Oh, I would think we would do okay. But having Gabriel Jesus adding another type of caliber in the team, it's massive. The way how he influential to play in a lot of moments. Yes, we might not have taken some of the chances in hand, but the fact that having those chances arrive at the first place, I think was very important. Bukayo Saka, great to see him back on the pitch after some injury worries last week, but again has been great. I thought he scored that one, but turns out another assist for Bukayo Saka. Again, the protection on this guy wasn't pretty much talked enough. How could Cucurella get away with 4 fouls, not getting yellow? But Bukayo Saka, first foul he got was a yellow. Well, we're not gonna address it here. We leave it up to the expert to talk about it, but I'm no expert in terms of that, so I'm not gonna comment on that. Odegaard, again, I think he has been great, good passing, and finally his kind of like a Hollywood pass just kind of worked out in today's game. But more importantly, the chance that he missed in the 76th minute was a little bit worrying, because I think, I don't know, I think in other, for example, if it was De Bruyne, it would have been a goal. But for Odegaard, he loves to cut back inside or try and look for a pass, but certainly it hurt us in a short bit. But for a long run, we legged that out and got the win. That's all it matters in the end. 1-0 to the Arsenal. You gotta love that scoreline. I don't know how many 1-0 we have, but certainly quite a lot at this point. And I'm loving the vibe of it. I'm loving the team. Finally, we can, we just have to celebrate after this win. It has been a long journey for that process. Last season, we weren't starting as good as we thought it would be, but of course, things took a turn a little bit after the City game. But this season's completely different. This team makes me believe that we might have a chance. I'm not saying that we're 100% going to get a chance or 100% going to win the league, but certainly they are the reason why I think we might have a chance to actually go for the title. You never know, to be honest. Right now, I feel like it's only Arsenal and Man City. But at the same time, yeah, Spurs, United, and also Newcastle United. We gotta acknowledge that team, how great Eddie Howe has turned or transformed that team within a year, pretty much, or maybe within a year and a half. Such a great team. Almiron, I always thought there's something in that guy, and finally he is showing after what Jack Grealish said. But loving this game. And Arsenal's at the top of the league, and we still have 2 more games to go until we go to the World Cup. Very excited about that. We have Brighton on Wednesday. I'm not expecting Arsenal to win. I don't think they will take the Carabao Cup quite seriously. I think right now, more importantly, we are trying to end the first half of the campaign with a very high notes by beating Wolves. Again, Wolves are not having a good season, but they recently, I think yesterday, they appointed a new manager. Things might change, but I'm expecting a result against Wolves. But anyway, the game against Brighton, it's, I think, from what Arteta's mindset could be, it's we can probably play the kids and stuff like that, allow the team to rest, and allow our original starting 11 to be fit against Wolves to end this first half of the season on high. And I don't think there's no Premier League football until December 26th, Boxing Day. So I'm very excited for that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.